at 9. Tune in every time. We don't do no cap. Report only facts.
All right, what's going on? It's your girl Lala Shepherd.
Boss Britt the most lit.
What's up? It's your girl DJ Excel.
Hey, we back. The Progress Report podcast, mid-October. How you guys feeling tonight?
Good. Are you okay?
I'm good. It was a little flea.
It was a little net.
Little flea.
Yeah, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? How y'all feeling? How y'all living? How y'all dreaming?
Hey, I'm good.
I've been kind of tired this week. I don't know what it is.
Cause you got parties every night. That's probably
but this week I'm extra tired.
Okay. I ain't gonna bother you. I was gonna say.
Excessively bleeding. All right, we'll dance that. We gonna dance that. Excel doesn't like it, so we'll leave it alone.
That's the funniest part about it.
We'll leave it alone.
Let's drop it.
But yeah, man, tonight's gonna be an awesome show. We super excited, man. We got Sean Garrett, the pen, legendary producer, songwriter. Then we also got Miss Neferteria, aka Neffy, Keisha Cole's sister. She played on Neffy and Frankie and Neffy. Okay, so it's gonna be dope. I know, right? She starred in reality TV show, but now we super excited, you know. But first we gonna get into that weekly evaluation. But I did want to ask y'all something though.
Yeah.
Like, so I was talking to one of my friends this weekend, and we was talking about, you know, when you first start talking to somebody new. Not saying it's me, guys, but when y'all first start talking to somebody new, what y'all do? Like, why you laugh like that? When y'all go over to somebody's house for the first time, like, y'all notice stuff in the bathroom, like little pee sprinkles.
I notice everything. I'm judging everything.
No soap, little shit like that.
I'm judging everything.
Y'all judging?
Yes,
absolutely.
Okay. For sure.
I feel like you kind of know a little bit more about a person based off how they carry their house.
I fucking agree.
And I hate a dirty house.
And their car.
And their car too.
For
True.
real, it's a fact.
True.
If your car, hold up. Let me get my car ain't messy. I just got a lot of DJ equipment in the trunk.
I got you. It's a difference.
But
it's a difference.
No,
for real, if somebody's car, if somebody's
in the trunk.
Don't say that.
No, it's like wires. You can't do shit.
Don't touch it.
But anyway, if your car is real messy, there's no way your house is very clean.
True, and you know, most females got messy cars. Most.
So it depends. Like,
yes, like
it depends.
They do.
Brandy car.
See, I'm telling you.
She used to have a Starbucks cup and straws and.
So is my thing like is my assumption wrong? But I really feel like
no.
You're
I
true.
mean,
or it explains your life too.
Okay.
No shade to Bay.
No, you're no shade.
Yeah.
I do think it explains your life too.
I think a messy car doesn't necessarily translate to a messy house. But it's an indication that it's like, yo,
you be
what
on
you
the
got
go,
going
you
on? You got too much going on.
Most
you need
people
to
who
chill
got
out a little
messy
bit.
cars that I know off the top of my head, their house are also messy.
For real?
Yeah.
It makes sense though.
Yeah.
Now I will say one experience I had. I went into the bathroom. I didn't do it on purpose. It wasn't no soap. It wasn't no soap, so I was already zoned out. But I'm like, all right, I'm a reasonable person. Maybe you forgot to go to Walmart. You know, I get it. Or you forgot to order soap from Bath & Body Works.
It don't be
I fucking
coincidence.
understand, right? But I'm trying to get a person the benefit of the doubt. So I opened the shower thing, hoping I'm gonna find fucking little soap.
Oh,
it was a black fucking ring in that bitch. Like, it was blacked out. Blacked out, bro. I came out the bathroom.
You can definitely judge somebody from they shower, their tub,
disgusting,
or they shower curtain.
No, true. It was hella scum and crumb and bum and dumb.
I'm happy I don't gotta deal with no new bitch. Cause I be like that. Sir. You could be fine as hell. No,
that's a deal breaker, right?
That was the case. I was like, damn. I came out the bathroom just petrified.
So you told on yourself.
Well, no, that was a past thing. Yeah, that was a past thing.
She said, well,
and I got a bone to pick with you, Lala.
Ooh.
What I do now?
Nah, she's so fake, right? Because, you know, it's us three on the podcast.
Oh, yeah, she fake as fuck, yo.
Right? So I see Lala's Instagram story. She got progressive as fuck.
Show 'em the tattoo.
Tatted on her arm.
It's right here. Ow! How did you do that? That hurt.
She went without her. Smack it. What? Let her smack it.
Like she's what's it called in the Temptations?
Ain't even college. Huh?
What's the Temptations?
David Ruffin.
What the fuck ever? Yeah. Okay, let me just put this out here. Britt, you know I've been trying to get a tattoo for the longest, right? Because I was trying to go to her dude, but he was so busy. So I finally got in with the guy from Black Ink. They say they want to come to the show too, by the way. Caesar was there. It was dope.
Come on.
But Yeah, I mean, I didn't even think about. I didn't know.
You didn't think about it.
Dope. No, that would have been dope, right? That would have been a dope moment.
You didn't even think.
I didn't think to hit y'all like that. I didn't know y'all wanted to get the tattoo too. I ain't know.
Yes, we want to get the tattoo too.
We can still get it. What you mean?
You already got it.
What? Ours is gonna be smaller, so yours is one.
Y'all still get the tattoos, and I can get something else somewhere else. Like, what do you mean?
Shit. It be your own people.
Anyways,
I think I came up with the AF too. You done so much. Like
shut up, man.
Oh, boo boo.
Boo boo. But yeah, man, I just wanted to get y'all input on that topic right there. So.
Nah, yo, and the thing is,
no ring in the tub.
One thing,
no ring in the tub.
You think it's coincidence? It's never coincidence.
It's not.
Because once you get to know the person, you be like,
you right.
Like if somebody like complained like, oh, my car's a mess because I've just been running around all week.
You right.
2 months later, the car's still a mess.
Absolutely right.
Making you think that this shit just happened yesterday.
Yeah,
right.
That's them.
Yeah, it's them. So long story short, if y'all don't see no soap dish, no soap bar, it's an issue. Fucking check the shower. If it's a ring, red flags. Get out of there now.
Toilet.
Get out. Toilet. No fucking toilet paper. None of that shit. Get the fuck out of there now. Okay? That's it. But anyways, we'll get into this weekly evaluation with Boss Britt, the most lit. Nah, it's wild.
All right, let's get into that weekly evaluation. Boss Britt, the most litty.
Okay.
All right, let's talk about some people out here doing some great things in the community, man. Per usual, we got Nick Cannon and G Herbo. They went out, for the Feed Your City Challenge in Chicago, which was actually founded by Tony Draper and Ricky Davis.
Dope.
This apparently has been an organization that has the top food drive, and they had these two people, Nick Cannon and G Herbo, a part of it. They also had No ID out there. Everybody's coming together, for Chicago and doing great things for the community. Bang, bang. You know what I'm saying? Bang, bang. Stupid. We also had NLE Chopper giving out organic food.
Hey.
That part, organic food and money to less fortunate people in L.A. And, NLE Chopper was big on speaking, against Travis Scott when he had, the McDonald's meal. He was like, don't feed yourself that BS. So it seemed like this guy is, an advocate for, organic food.
He speaks about eating healthy and putting good in all the time on his social media, so it seems like he's pretty consistent.
Also, I think the Travis Scott thing was maybe just for a month or something.
Oh, it's over with
now
already?
I see a Spanish. They
said swamp.
What's his name? Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So now he has the
Oh, no.
That net is going crazy, yo.
That nigga lying. But yeah, so I just seen that.
That's interesting.
I mean, I can't be mad at McDonald's. They definitely taking advantage, not taking advantage of the culture, but
I'm not mad at it either.
I really got it.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah, but big ups to NLE Chopper. I wouldn't expect that from, somebody like him, but I'm not against it. You know what I'm saying? Recent update, new update, sorry. Last week we explained about the situation going on in Nigeria with the SARS movement. Apparently, it's still going on there. It's really getting, even more heated and crazy. Recently, there were gunshots fired at unarmed protesters. Damn. And they were given a 24-hour curfew. Basically, nobody can be outside unless you're, an essential worker. But, protesters were still out there doing their thing, and they just started shooting at the protesters. That's really fucked up. Yeah. And a lot of people are saying that the news there is not really covering the true story behind it. It's kind of being super vague about what's going on. But they want everybody to know they need help. So there are a bunch of different donations they're looking for. If you want to research it online, just look up hashtag NSARS, NEDSARS. And we got a bunch of celebrities, also doing their parts. They try to play Beyonce and say, Beyonce, why you ain't speak up? But, Beyonce do a lot of shit background.
She does a lot of stuff.
And that's what they were saying. But then she ended up making a statement.
Right,
but
they pressured her.
Beyonce and Jay-Z, they do a lot of background work.
Absolutely.
They come out with so many things that it's damn, I didn't even know you was working on that. So it's don't come for Queen B.
Okay.
Don't do that. Don't do
also,
that.
I think people are getting the SARS confused or something. Remember, SARS?
Oh, with
so
that.
when you say somewhere got SARS,
you think
are they
that
dealing with SARS?
disease? Yeah.
You don't even. I don't know. It's just you just think of that. So then you really gotta read into it and be like,
true.
Oh,
really listen to understand. You know what I mean?
Right. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do our parts though, man. And we also got Diddy, man, being very vocal right now politically as far as everything going on our part. He just started the Black Political Party to help advance the Black agenda. And, you know, he's 110,000% against Trump. And I really respect Diddy for, you know, speaking out and using his platform to be, you know, super transparent about what we need to do and the things that we need to fight for and how we need to be more involved in politics. So big ups to Diddy. On the other end, Ice Cube is catching a bunch of heat for meeting with Trump to basically discuss, you know, Black issues. So how do y'all feel about that?
I think people are very uneducated.
Very.
And if he's the president or is going to be the president,
right?
Even though we don't like him, so we going to ignore him and still deal with his, like,
shenanigans.
Yeah, or we're going to try to make it as best as we can with who we got.
Right.
I agree. And yeah, see, the thing is, again, it goes back to listening to understanding. Like, I didn't hear the Ice Cube thing right away, but I did do my research on it, and I heard what he was saying. Just like you said, he's trying to communicate with both parties to see what they're going to do for the Black people specifically. You know what I mean? And I respect that. Like, I mean, again, you got to have dialogue. Like, I mean, how is shit going to change?
I think people are so, just think social media and be like, against Trump, don't talk to him, don't do this. But it's like,
if he got the power to talk, then shit.
Yeah. And plus, like, it's not like Ice Cube doesn't have, like, a long history of fighting for
the people,
our people. But I guess people just feel like when people have conversations with Trump, it doesn't go anywhere, and they use it to make it look like he's for Black people.
Which he did.
Like, they photoshopped the Trump hat on Ice Cube and 50 Cent. It was like a fake picture, and his son retweeted it to try to make them look like, oh, we fuck with Black people.
Their relationship.
So that's why some people are like, you know, don't do it. Because D.L. Hughley went in on Ice Cube, and, you know, D.L. is like super against
And I kind
Trump.
of heard some of that from D.L. too, but it wasn't like Ice, because he was basically saying, like, who's Ice Cube to say about, like, these laws and shit. But it wasn't like Ice Cube is the face of it, but he's getting legit people to help him with the process. And,
I respect it, man. You gotta be very brave to do that, because you know people gonna talk shit. And Ice Cube, like, nigga, look, I don't care about none of that. Like, I'm on a mission. Like, so if I gotta talk to this nigga, I'm gonna at least do it. If it don't go through, I'm gonna keep on trying. So, you know, I feel him. But on the other end, you know, 50 Cent, I ain't really feeling 50 Cent.
What
50 Cent always doing some ignorant shit. So basically, 50 made a post about how Biden's new tax laws, new tax laws are gonna basically increase the percentage for anybody who makes like over $460K a year. So he was like, oh, fuck that, I'm going to vote for Trump, like, and made a post about it. So now everybody is, as they been saying, they canceling 50 Cent. Everybody been saying that shit for the longest. Like, I don't know if this nigga ever catches any
50 that nigga Cent. I mean, what?
50 that nigga Cent.
I mean, period. I mean, let's just leave it there. 50 definitely, he another one. Like, I can respect any artist that can put money into other things and
make
money. Yeah, like, man, I fuck with 50. I don't care what they talk about.
But it just goes to show you, like, most of these celebrities, like, they just thinking about money. Like,
oh, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? For you to just say I'm gonna fuck with Trump because of taxes.
Outside celebrities, a lot of business people are.
I was
it's so
gonna
much
say,
more than just taxes.
That's why it's weird though, because it's like you gotta. It's weird because you gotta think about how certain shit gonna affect you. To them, that's what's affecting them.
Exactly.
Think about it, because think about like, especially if you're a white person or a white business owner, and you haven't really been affected by all this, and all you focuses on is you and your family. What's going to affect you the most?
Exactly.
Money.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Now, Black people and Mexican, whatever, like y'all kind of got
it's
more.
Different. It's
different.
It's
not. It's
regular
morals
Black
and shit.
people, not rich Black people.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You know what I mean?
A lot of celebrities are Republicans, you know what I mean?
Right.
So
because they rich and financially, I get it. You got to do what makes sense for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just sucks that Trump is just, and the same with Biden. They just both, they old white racist men. I mean, they can't help it. You know what I mean?
I ain't gonna lie, Biden definitely don't give me good vibes.
Definitely not. He said you ain't Black if you don't vote for me. Like, stop it.
He give me scammer. Both of them give me the scammer.
At least with Trump, though, I feel like, and I'm not saying I'm pro-Trump, it's just more so we know what he gives.
Right.
Biden is just kind of gray area, like, nigga, you know what I mean?
But
I still want Biden
if
to win.
Biden wins, then we would have a Black vice president.
No, true. That's what I'm saying.
So then that's where you be like, okay, maybe she'll balance this
Absolutely.
nigga out.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I think it'll be a good look. But
no,
Kanye's definitely not
Definitely. He's too emotionally unstable, man.
And right now we have the early voting going on. It's been a lot of weird shit going on with that. Like poles, like the wires are getting cut.
Right.
I saw like a pole was set on fire intentionally. It's like a lot of weird shit going on top of that. Like both teams, their people keep getting tested and coming back positive for COVID. So it's like slowing up the campaign and whatnot. So I don't know what's gonna be the end of this result of this election, but just go out and make sure y'all voting and whatnot, and we gonna pray for the best, right? Speaking of COVID, you know, we talked about Trey Songz last week. That boy was positive for COVID.
Damn.
He no longer had it. He no longer had it.
Right.
He need to stay out these
Right.
Damn.
Tested positive for COVID.
Sheesh.
He no longer has it, but in what I'm trying to say on top of that is a recent interview he said he no longer has it. But he also said that he would never do a versus because he feels like there is no competition with him. And then Mario also said no one can vocally keep up with him.
By Mario. I mean, I fuck with both of y'all, but we can say it's plenty of people that can. Y'all, I'm sorry.
And I want to ask Sean Garrett today, like how good was it, like the after effect? Because I still remember his verses.
As far as the sales.
As far as your streams and all that. Like, would you recommend it? Even if with Sean Garrett, he definitely says that the dream wasn't messing with him. But even if you're going to get somebody that you think might beat you, it still probably benefits both people.
Well, I mean, I'm sure they were saying how Monica and Brandy streams went through the roof.
Yeah, absolutely.
I ain't gonna lie, I forgot about some of their songs.
It make you go back like, damn, let me go download that real quick.
Shazam.
So no one's messing with Trey and Mario.
Stop it, fellas.
I laughed when I heard that.
You gotta chuckle.
Yeah, you gotta chuckle for that. Busta Rhymes said he want to hop in the verses with T.I. T.I. said that that's just two different generations, which is like,
I can't.
Like Busta Rhymes was out in like the 90s, like T.I. was like millennial.
And Busta Rhymes is such like an energy type, like I need somebody that's kind of on that.
Right. T.I. and Busta, no,
that's a terrible matchup. It wouldn't even.
They did say Missy's supposed to go against Busta. I would like that. I would like that.
Missy and Busta.
Yeah,
that'd be different.
Not T.I.
T.I. love Flip. We gotta bring OG back.
I don't even think T.I. or Flip got enough hits.
He got enough hits though, honestly.
Yeah.
It would just be a nice little tag.
Yeah, maybe
just because they had beef.
Maybe Jeezy.
Jeezy and Gucci.
I mean, but they ain't gonna happen.
But that's the only.
It was being in the back.
That's the only. Wishful think that's the only people I want to see
go
together.
I'm about to shoot you through this verses.
Period.
But
T.I. said he cool on that.
He
said he would want to go see Busta go against Twista. I guess because they both rap fast.
Missy and Busta.
Missy and Busta.
And that would break the females being against females.
They had the dopest visuals. Like Missy and Busta had the best visuals from back in a not saying like back in a day, but you know what I mean.
Back in the day,
they had the best visuals. They really did. Hands fucking
hella
down.
Creative.
Hella creative.
Was weird as fuck.
I feel like that would be an equally yoked battle because T.I. and Busta ain't it.
Ain't it at all.
Two different.
T.I. just released his new album.
Yeah.
The Libra. Did y'all listen to it?
I did.
How you feel about it?
I feel like T.I. I respect T.I. He got a song on there with his son Damani, and I think they did a great job going back and forth. I mean, it's just mature T.I. You know what I mean?
I like his song with Thug.
It's a mature,
Yeah.
It's like he got record with
Lil Baby.
He got record with Lil Baby.
I heard it, but I thought it was weird how he was rapping like on a Lil Baby song.
I feel you.
I'm like, this not T.I. It's like he was trying to rap like Lil Baby or something.
I feel you.
It was weird.
I didn't want to say that, but
it sounded like he was trying to rap like Lil Baby.
Wow.
I mean,
I think he should just retire and just
Let me just say that though, I do respect T.I. for still continuing to push the culture forward. But it definitely seemed like he was trying to be a young nigga.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I respect T.I. and I thought it was a mature body work. But I think the song with him and Damani is a dope record.
I heard a lot about that one. I haven't heard it, but I love Damani. Like that nigga cold, and I like how he's so different from T.I. Like he's his own person. So yeah. Now with the verses going on, Romeo he was also approached with the idea, but he said he would not do a verses with Bow Wow. However, they're working on a documentary that shows what they had to go through to get to where they're at, because apparently Romeo was like one of the executive producers on the No Limit Chronicles. Y'all seen that yet on BET.
I watched the first two. That
It was super
very
good.
Yeah.
It's
It
on
was
BET?
super good. Yeah.
Like
Super good.
what app can you use to watch?
YouTube.
Oh, right.
All right.
It's
And they
it's
got
good.
the DMX one on. I mean, the Rough Rider was on there, but it
That's
basically
dope.
showed like like niggas ain't just come up out of nowhere. Like
Oh,
niggas
I
took
know.
some time to really get where they at, and it showed a lot of shit that we
Respect.
didn't know about. Like I didn't know Romeo was around. All that.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
I didn't even
Baby
realize
Soulja.
like he
Yeah.
was right there rapping and everything. So they said
Facts.
instead of a versus, let's do a documentary that shows both of our,
I could dig that.
our
I could
career
dig that.
paths and how we
Yeah.
ended up where we at. And I respect that. You know what I'm saying? All right, next up, okay, we got the Billboard Music Awards.
Say it again.
Billboard Music Awards. They just passed, man. I want to give a big shout out to my girl Summer Walker.
Hey.
Yeah.
Took home the top female R&B artist.
It makes
man.
sense.
She caught
makes
us off
sense.
guard. Like I mean, like
Ooh.
with her. No, I'm saying with her album, it was like, cause
Oh,
I
the
ain't really hear
album
nothing
was so good.
before
It's
that.
like she kind of came out of nowhere. It was
Yeah.
yeah.
like,
I got you.
And the whole album you can fucking run
From-
through.
Because
Start to
London
end.
on the track is her man and her
And-
producer.
Yeah.
And
I
what
fuck with Summer
fucking
Walker.
R&B album recently could you just run through?
And
Yeah, that's
also,
so
too,
rare.
I'm loving how R&B is coming back.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, I'm with the shit.
So I'm with all
It's
that.
about that
And,
time.
like,
Period. Right.
If I drop that at the club, of course, like towards the end of the night,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
bitches love it.
Of course.
And you can play like 5-6 songs from Summer Walker.
Nah,
to choose
facts.
from.
And she
Summer
fine
Walker
as
that
hell.
big, and she fine as fuck. Kanye on the other hand went
She
home
is.
with 4 of them things, and Kanye recently just came out with a new single. Well, he's about to drop it with the baby. Y'all heard
Okay.
a snippet?
I didn't hear the snippet, but I saw him in the studio, so
the
that makes
snippet
sense.
Was interesting, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully we'll get that soon.
Shout out to the little baby.
Shout out to
Period.
the baby.
Oh shit. Oh, my
The
bad.
Baby
my
and
bad.
Kanye West.
No, I
Yo,
didn't hear nothing about that. I'm sorry.
Random, but Shaka Khan
Shaka Khan.
had an interview, right? I think it was recently. I don't know.
Yeah.
Saying how
think I heard
Kanye
it.
West when he did the Through the
Oh,
Wire.
Ran It All?
Yeah.
Oh.
Through the
What was
Wire.
that?
So
Through the Wire.
Shaka Khan's son was friends with Kanye West, right?
Okay.
So Shaka Khan's
Shaka
son
Khan.
came up to his mom like, can he sample your stuff?
Oh, that's
And
dope.
so
That is dope.
so that's how he got the permission.
Okay.
But she said she hated how he changed her voice because she was
Really?
like, well, I'll let him sample it because how can somebody mess up like this song because like my
Damn.
voice is so. And she was like, I hated how he did that. But I think she was looking at it,
Yeah.
like, of course, very
It's-
personally. 'cause
Yeah.
She the artist.
I like it.
I
you
never
know,
heard
but-
the
That's
original
a
one.
fire song.
That
You
shit
never
was-
did? No, not the
not the
original. But I'm
original
saying, I mean,
one.
that was a fire song too. But I'm sorry, but the Kanye what he did to it was fire.
It was
fucking
very
with it.
hip hop-ish.
Yeah.
you know.
Hip-hop.
But she, I guess, as the OG, wanted her like regular vocals
Yeah.
on it.
Right.
And then think about it though, like you're
Shaka
taking
Khan.
like a real like
Right.
soulful person and changing her voice.
All right. We got to keep it moving.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Well,
Let's
we
wrap it
want to
up.
wrap it up, or
Yeah,
we
let's go
want
ahead
to
and
we
wrap
gonna
it
shout out Nicki Minaj real quick. You know what I'm saying? Just have a
Nicki.
little boy.
Hey.
We want to see
Congrats.
that picture of that little baby though.
I know. Well, I'm happy that she had a little boy.
Yeah.
That definitely seemed like Nicki vibe. I could see her having a son. Like,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
All these bitches is my son. They keep messing with her, talking about he gonna be gay. They are so fucking
That's
rude,
funny.
bro. They're so rude.
That's
bruh.
funny though because
Yeah.
you just never know with kids.
Yeah.
You just never know. Like, so that's pretty funny.
All right, we gotta wrap it up for the
right, y'all.
It's the Progress Support Boss.
Hey, we'll be right back, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Wednesday at 9. Tune in every time. We don't do no cap. Report only facts.